For being here. We're talking about empowering women and being able to feel like, you know, we have some meaning, we have some type of spice to our life, I guess. And the economy is really, really hurting a lot of women right now. You've written a book, but let's talk a little bit first about what your background is and why you decided to do what you're doing.
Yeah, thanks, Courtney. Well, I've always had a passion for helping women, and definitely in the realm of self-expression. So my background is actually in business and marketing, so I've been through the ups and downs of the economy. But I made a decision to go into life and business coaching because it's a place where I can really dig in and help women change their lives in the direction that they want to take it.
And I mean, why is this so important, especially right now, especially educating young women too about what they can do?
Yeah, a lot of our programs and my book and what I teach does attract young women, because what's different about it is it addresses expression and creativity versus doing and achievement. So women are finding that they can achieve inner fulfillment and outer fulfillment at the same time.
Chameleon, Butterfly, Dragonfly. What's behind the title of your book?
Yeah, it's a fun book. What I saw is that one of the essential things for women to be happy is to balance their mind, body, and spirit. But how do you relate to your mind, and how do you relate to your body and your spirit? So the chameleon is an archetype that represents the woman's mind. The butterfly is an archetype that represents her body, and the dragonfly is an archetype that represents her spirit. And so the book guides women to balance all three, and that actually has a quiz in the book to see if you're actually a chameleon, butterfly, or dragonfly, which gives you insights into your true self, your interests, careers that suit you, and then it guides you from that place to create the life that you want to create.
You have an event coming up that I think is really interesting, because it's called Loving Money.
Yeah.
What's behind Loving Money, and what is this event going to be about?
Thanks. Yeah, it's a great event. It's going to be with Shakti Rising, which is an innovative program for women downtown. And Shakti Rising is doing very innovative things with women. It's not just a place where women in need can stay and get support, but they actually have a whole curriculum where they teach women how to get back on their feet and be successful in life. So when I met with Shakti Rising, they chose this topic because of the economy, and they're just not buying into the recession, and they don't think women should have to live in fear of money, and neither do I. So the program's going to be centered around that. And a lot of the stress that's created for women or anybody today with the economy is actually resistance of the change that's going on. And a lot of people also have resistance in regard to their money. They don't necessarily want to look at it, deal with it, and so dealing with recreating your relationship with money, I call it low-hanging fruit. If you can get rid of all of that resistance and stress, then it ends up changing every area of your life.
We don't want to cut our men out of this segment at all. Exactly. A lot of these lessons can be used for men as well. Talk about how maybe you can empower men with this event.
Absolutely. Men are more than welcome to the event, and one of the things that I was very impressed with Shakti Rising when I went to visit is that they have a lot of men supporters and people around the place sort of helping. Yeah, so it's absolutely available to men as well.
Well, Cindy, Chameleon, Butterfly, Dragonfly, of course, we have more information on our website about this book. Thank you so much for being here this morning. We also have some information on our website about that event coming up. So, Loving Money, thanks so much for being here. A lot of good tips for our viewers. All right, a new high-flying attraction is opening at the Wild Animal